back at it again with a brand new Seejeanty. We're out here at Fort Jacques, historic fort, one of the more historic sites, but so underappreciated, so undervisited, and so underknown relative to its importance and relative to its proximity to the airport and to Petion-ville and to so many sites that folks go all the time. And so it's an absolute pleasure for me to introduce this site. And of course, not too far, we're going to be going to Fort Alexandre Petion, and of course we have our awesome tour guide Kevin to help us know the history and get information down. And so he's going to be with us, and so I'm super excited to be able to show this guys to you. So let's go, let's do it.
Okay, so my name is Kevin. I'm a tour guide, so I'm from here. So where the people is coming, I'm give you the information about this place. Because unfortunately, so that's Fort Jacques. So Fort Jacques built in 1805 after the independence, 1804. So you're very high up here, 1,300 meters high by the sea level. So there are two forts in this place. So this is Fort Jacques. So after where you go over there, you see Fort Alexandre Petion on the top. So it's not finished because 17 October 1806, so Jean-Jacques Dessalines died. So to build Fort Jacques at that time, no sand, no cement. Alexandre Petion used animals' blood to make mortar. So he used syrup to make the construction. So he used the ground tunnel inside. You doing could pass in the ground to go over there. So the tunnel is closed by the first earthquake past 1842, Kalakap Haitian in the north. So every day you got many people coming to visit this fort. So Fort Jacques is closed after the last earthquake 2010. So you don't have possibility to get inside to see the rooms. So he got 4 rooms, 4 caves inside. So the Alexandre Petion is the dormitory place for the soldiers could sleep in. He used the conference room, he used the ammunition room, and he used the oven too to make bread. So the tradition this bread is named Dukunu and Creole, sweet like you and sweet like us. And you have 12 cannons, so 11 from France. So after I'm showing you the cannons. So where you go this way, you see better view, you see the good view of Port-au-Prince, because you are 1,300 meters high by the sea level.
Right now we're in front of the very front, the official formal front of the fort. What's really interesting, Kevin just shared with me, is that this, when you look at the 500 goud, right, the currency, you'll see a fort, right? And the fort on the currency is actually this right here. During the earthquake is when this got damaged and ultimately closed. So hopefully, when did the earthquake happen? Back in 2011, 2012. So again, hopefully at some point this will be fully restored and folks can go in.
Exactly.
Well, here we are. We are out here on Fort Alexandre Petion, right? Named after the benefactor, Alexandre Petion. It is in shooting distance of Fort Jacques.
Alexandre Petion, so is not finished because 17 October 1806, so Jean-Jacques Dessalines died. So Jean-Jacques Dessalines not built Fort Jacques and Fort Alexandre Petion. So he stayed at the first capital, La Tibonite, Marchand. So he passed Petion. Petion was a milado, it's a mix. So Petion built 2 forts. So he put the name Fort Jacques Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and this is Fort Alexandre Petion.
So here we are. We're inside one of the dormitories. One thing I was actually able to complete here, and this is where you can imagine soldiers would sleep. It's very cool. It has a very cool feel to it. And I'm telling you, just being able to touch this, knowing that, you know, our forefathers, you know, who won our independence are the ones who helped build this, and it's still standing, is incredible, right? We showed you Fort Jacques, we showed you Fort Petion, right? And the history here just oozes off every inch of soil. And I gotta tell you, I'm glad I had a chance to come out and take a look at it. So whether or not you're a visitor, whether or not you're an actual Haitian local, si vous sous la nan villa, sous grandi nan pays, ou pas jamais une chance pour visiter, change ça. On va faire un effort pour nous venir là et pour une expérience, faire une bonne expérience, une bonne ambiance, ça finit comme ça, supporter l'économie dans la zone là. And so for my non-Haitian speakers, come out and enjoy, and definitely ask for Kevin specifically. Ask for our boy Kevin. He was fantastic. He helped us with so much in terms of, you know, moving around and information. And listen to the next episode. Until we're back at it again, we're gonna be back at it again.